I found the Courier in the Fallout New Vegas Dust mod, and y'all are never gonna believe what happened. The other day I was playing the Dust mod for New Vegas. I was in the middle of Mead Canyon looking for the Courier, and it turns out that he's placed mines everywhere. Not only that, these aren't the really obvious blinking red mines you might think of when thinking about Fallout 3 or New Vegas. They look like this. I had to stare at the ground with binoculars for a bunch of it, and even then, I died a couple times. Or like, more than 10 times. It is down here that I realized this Courier kinda sucked because he didn't raise the Pt.1 from Mead Lake when it was still a lake during the events of New Vegas. Now, I definitely get the hesitation because when I visited the Boomers, I remember being somewhat put off by the countenances of some of their citizens.
Roar! I'm a dinosaur.
Just passing through!
Okay, see ya.
But seeing the bomber fly overhead and provide support during the Second Battle of Hoover Dam is pretty cool. While I was walking through Mead Canyon at the pace of a lethargic snail, I came across a destroyed NCR base. I was worried at first that it might be occupied, but I didn't see anything with my binoculars, so then I went down there. There was a radio still playing, and there were a lot of dead NCR soldiers, including even Rangers, on the ground. They're just skeletons in their uniforms, though. They've been dead a long time. Over here we have the very comforting and reassuring message, "Fuck NCR," with the former word being spelled out in corpses and the latter being spelled with weapons. Although these weapons are all broken, which I thought was sad. Not that I had the open inventory space to take one anyway. Turns out the bodies are also rigged to explode. Leaving the destroyed NCR camp, I could see the sunken red ship that marked the entrance to the cave, at least before when this was still a lake. Anyway, I got to the entrance to this cave, which has been renamed to the Tomb and is decorated with some very welcoming signs and such. There's also a dead Yao Guai. Hopefully, after braving 32,000 consecutively placed landmines, there are no strange dangers in this ominous cave. I entered the cave and dropped down this little ledge and found a dead tribal and a broken Securitron. On the Securitron, there's a text transcription of an audio log that was recorded on April 3rd, 2301.